Good evening. A fourth industrial revolution is dawning on mankind. The epic advances of biotech, robotics, and artificial intelligence. As AI remains skeptical, experimental, and in variable stages of scientific research, one company that stands out is Boston Dynamics. And Boston Dynamics' mission is to imagine and create exceptional robots that enrich people's lives. That's why we'd like to offer today a new product called the Robo-Knights. They are fluffy robots that have soft, squishy material which can harden at any time and designed to be knights that guard schools and universities, as well as prevent severe casualties from mass shootings within seconds. The prototype concepts are heavily inspired by popular Disney movies such as Big Hero 6, Robots, Wall-E, and the Star Wars universe. In fact, a lot of their robots have kid-friendly aesthetics. For the initial product, we have in mind Big Hero 6's Baymax as the inspired design. So basically, imagine the cutest and friendliest robotic knight with a bubbly exterior. And it's the coolest but happiest laugh ever. Plus, not only are they cuddly and soft, but capable of using liquidated nanotech as armor and tools for any disasters happening, such as school shootings. It also has light-hearted features such as turning itself into a bouncy house, a tutor, and the kindest person to interact with students. Since the 1990s, school shootings have become a prominent problem every year, with no one being able to stop them the second a gunshot is heard. The Robo-Knights are meant to be an asset at all times to substitute the time it takes first responders to dispatch. As for competitive advantages, Boston Dynamics is one of the most popular companies trending on social media, and it also has history being a military contractor. With that opens a wide range of contacts to increase its company value, plus the fact it was purchased by Hyundai too. For the Robo-Knight's competitive advantage, tons of modern robotics tend to lack a personal design and psychologically feel unnatural to the human eye. So, the Robo-Knights are built with a friendly design, toy-like, and behave like a young and fun Autobot from the Transformers movies, for example, like Bumblebee. Combining it with BB-8 from Star Wars, that orange droid that has round, bubbly, atmospheric design, we believe it will appeal to children audiences easily and become a popular attraction that makes education safer. Furthermore, the Robo-Knights borrow certain features from famous animated movies. It would naturally just resonate with the kids. As for strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats, our strengths, a lot of our designs are Disney-inspired designs, friendly, personable, able to defend people, interactive, engaging, and can make learning fun. As for the weaknesses, it's not yet been refined, there's still some more research, and there may be too many features to engineer at the moment, and some may prefer human officers to safeguard it in schools. As for opportunities, I believe we can solve the ongoing gun right debates that do not immediately come up with the in-the-now solution to save kids and prevent calamity. AI becoming more commonly used is also a strength, and first of its kind. As for threats, there are companies like Tesla that create robots for human labor, with politicians discussing policies to limit the development of AI. People fear robots, and terrorist hackers could possibly hack into the Robo-Knights. As for our goals and objectives, the Robo-Knights want to be the coolest electronic first responders in schools, to protect children, and add fun to the curriculum. To achieve this, the following is pursued. We'll contact the current U.S. Secretary of Education to gain popular support, funding, and discuss potential ideas to complement the Robo-Knights. Gather random samples of children audiences to test which Robo-Knight design they like best and hypothetically feel comfortable with operating in schools. And the last goal we have in mind is to begin offering prototype schools that have suffered tragic losses to offer aid, but to also increase popularity for charities that honor the deceased from the shootings. Then, we'll start to offer prototypes to schools in which violence and crime is statistically high to experiment the waters. Within the first year, we'd like to release 20 Robonites across the east coast of the United States, and then proceed to the west coast with 20 as well. In terms of market penetration, the Robonites strive to be an excellent product for the use of the US government to reduce school shootings at 0 per year. And as we know, Boston Dynamics has professional experience with government contracts. Tonight should be no different. Introducing it as a guardian to aid to keep the schools safe, reaches a large audience as there are more than 115,000 schools across the United States. Since the Robonites serve as AI responders, potential consumers are law enforcement agencies to assist officers in an active crime scene. There would be significant development for the robotic market to keep growing. For product development and diversification, the Robonites aim to be loved by the biggest number of students possible. So, the next step is to consider releasing a miniature version tailored to each individual's strengths and needs and reach parents as possible consumers. If grades usually help a kid's development, learning, and future dreams, parents might consider tutoring. However, each miniature version is playful, tailored, and engineered to maximize the best version of your children beyond education and assist their career goals or well-being or mental health. When marketing the product is a robot security guard with a fluffy electronic heart that is designed to prevent school shootings. As for the price, we reason it would be about between $90,000 to $150,000 or more, and due to certain limitations, there's also ongoing research to be conducted. We believe the price range is fairly reasonable for now. However, the Robonites could be considered for a lower price if leased by the federal government. In any case, the national budget for education is extremely low, so getting the attention of policymakers is imperative to make purchasing possible. To make that possible, the Robonites blueprints have to be popular and wanted by tons of people. And strategically speaking, Washington, D.C. is the best place to highlight the Robonites and garner publicity. As for positioning, the Robonites will be defined by 3 key features that will inspire young people: smiling, laughing, and bubbling with excitement to make education safe. There's also potential competitors to worry about, such as ABB, Sarcos, and ClearPath Robotics. And to tackle these competitors, I believe we should expand abroad and consider global expansion, and the proposition is to offer newer and free prototypes to law enforcement agencies for foreign militaries in different countries to test the backgrounds, transportation methods, use of its aid, the limits of the robot's durability, and such. Once officials in high places see the results, they are more than likely to endorse or sponsor product development and add features to the Robonites. Furthermore, as there are no robotics company with a keen focus on keeping students safe, it leaves Boston Dynamics the perfect opportunity to excel in this market. For market strategies, we believe promotional would be the best approach. And in terms of promoting the product, we believe that we should create an advertising campaign that resonates with consumers, elected officials, government officials, and students. And as we mentioned earlier, Boston Dynamics' mission statement is to imagine and create exceptional robots that enrich people's lives. The Robonites strive to be a hallmark example of enriching people's lives by making the public education system a safer, happier, and kinder environment for students, staff, and faculty members. In conclusion, the Robonites are an excellent product that will elevate Boston Dynamics' popularity to new heights and to end the mass shootings crisis. The Robonites are engineered with amazing features to disarm any threats. Eventually, school shootings in the United States will drop to 0 with the presence of these electronic knights. Thank you.